I had a client, a female client, whose husband had recently passed on, and she was just beside herself. She called and said she couldn't sort out her life. She didn't know where the insurance policy was, where her papers were, how much money she and her husband had. She had never written out a check in her life. She was totally protected by her husband, but at this point was desperate to get her life sorted out and in some way get some order to her life. So she hired me directly herself, and I went over there and we found some of the papers she needed, but there were others that we couldn't find, so I was calling up insurance policies for her. I got her in touch with a couple of tax advisors, financial advisors, an Eldercare lawyer, just so that everything she needed to do would be done in an organized way. And then she and I, separately from all of this, went through all the papers together and we sorted them out and we made lists for her to follow, things for her to do, because she wanted to be independent. She wanted to have some sense of control over her own life. And in this process, she gained a great deal of strength that had always been there, but she just didn't know it. And I was able to back away as her confidence stabilized, and we had check-off lists, and I would check in with her periodically just to make sure everything was okay, or she would call me if she had some questions. But she successfully handled things eventually, totally on her own.